Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Wayne Blinko, and I've created this channel because I'm self-publishing my first book later on this year called Broken Ceasefire, and I thought it'd be nice to give my prospective audience a little insight into how to self-publish a book, what the process is, the thoughts and ideas, and how these things develop and germinate into a fully fledged story. So I'll be updating the channel on how I'm getting on along with that, as well as updating it with new content such as my very own show called News Desk, which I'll talk about in a second, and other writing story projects that I'm currently working on. So to give it a breakdown, I have finished the first book of a series called Broken Ceasefire, and the book series itself is called The Chronicles of Prycon, set many years in the future where an alien race is at war with the human race. So, alright, a little bit cliched, nothing original there, but it's a good story, trust me. So that's what I've got in the on the coals, whatever, oven, ready to go later on this year. It's available on pre-order on Amazon, and I'm also writing short stories which are kind of the prequel-esque. So they will involve some of the main characters from the book series The Chronicles of Prycon, but essentially this is going to be a standalone story of a different group of Marines. They're just going to be short stories, and they will tie into the show that I currently do, which is called News Desk. News Desk was my take on something that I can do at home but as an original show. And essentially News Desk is a news program on whatever's going on in the Prycon universe about 10-15 years before the main attack. So yeah, stick around for that. I've got a couple of episodes already filmed and ready to go, so I will be releasing them over the next couple of weeks or so. Essentially what's going to happen is on this channel is I'll be giving you an update at least once a week, letting you know where I'm at with whatever stories I'm writing at that time. So as I'm currently writing a short story to tie in with News Desk, I will be updating you on how that's going later on this week. I've done about 2,000 words and it's a 6,000 word story, so I'm about a third of the way there. That will tie in nicely with News Desk, which I'm the main character in that because, as I say, I'm a one-man show, literally. And yeah, so I'm a news presenter, and I'll give you headlines such as alien attack, although that will come later. But it'll be something like solar flare causes damage to this communications network, hence why one of the asteroid belts is under threat from pirates. So that's kind of thing on there. I've also got a race, so sports section, there's a race from one planet to another with various things that can happen along the way. Also got tying in with artificial intelligence, so I'm basically laying the groundwork in News Desk and the short stories for the main book series. But don't be put off by that. If you haven't seen any of News Desk or picked up any of the short stories, you'll still be able to drop in at any time with what I've done and get a feel of the universe and find out what's going on for yourself without feeling overwhelmed and having that lack of knowledge. So that's the intention with this channel. I do have another channel called Trilicus where I review pop culture, so films, games and anything really, movie news. So also I keep that as strictly science fiction as I can, but sometimes there'll be a news story or a film that is just too good or is too much of a public interest for me not to cover, so I will cover it there. So yeah, Trilicus is my YouTube channel, so just look it up. There is another channel called Trilicus, but there's only about 2 videos on that one. So yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, Trilicus for pop culture, this channel for updates on my stories, my writing, and Amazon pre-order, don't forget, very important, coming out later on this year. I'm also attending St Albans Comic Con if it still goes ahead. Fingers crossed that it is, because that's really when I've booked my table and potentially that's when I'm launching the book itself. So yeah, fingers crossed that one goes ahead. If I'm at Comic Con, because it's gone ahead, I'll also have paperback editions of my book, and possibility I'm looking into pre-ordering hardbacks, but that depends on numbers and costs, because I am just a one-man show and I'm trying to make something that everybody will enjoy. I'm really pleased with the book. It's taken me a long time to write. I do have dyslexia, and you can just imagine the hurdles that creates when you're trying to do something in the creative field, especially writing. Dyslexia and words, not a great combo. But I've overcome it. I'm very proud and pleased of Broken Ceasefire when it comes out in July, so do pick up a copy. It's only $4.99, so not too much money for at least a good couple of hours of entertainment. It has got one review already, which says that it is a good book, so don't just take my word for it. The review is on my website at wayneblinco.com. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in and sticking around this long. Just on a brief quick note, if there's anybody out there that wants to collaborate with a story or something, I'm up for that. If there's anybody out there that's got their own YouTube channel and you're into special effects or films, making short films, drop us a line. I'd love to collaborate with as many people as I can for News Desk. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking out this long, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.